ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karen Maku.
And I'm Cody.
Nearly said Danganronpa again. I hate that happens. It's like, this is obviously not Danganronpa.
It's just wires getting crossed. You're fine.
Yeah. Anyway, he did it.
He did it. He absolutely did it. We've got two people who said he did it. One person who, is a character witness saying he had the capacity to do it. His one defense is nuh-uh, and then he came up with this Looney Tunes-esque series of events.
If you want to see the full Cody meltdown, please watch the previous episode.
Although I will warn you, the beginning of it is me screaming about the octopus from Meg 2.
Yeah.
Because that's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Didn't you start by freaking out about something from this game, and then I brought up Meg, and then you freaked out about that too?
Yeah, because what? The fucking octopus is pointless!
Oh, shoot.
Jesus shit, dude, that's loud.
I never turned it down. Shoot. I'm sorry.
It's why the octopus... The octopus didn't need to be in the movie. You literally delete all the scenes of the octopus, you have the exact same fucking movie. The octopus does two things.
Oh.
It eats a guy at the bottom of the ocean, and then it eats a boat of people. And then after it eats that boat of people, it goes and it attacks the raft that the little girl's on for some fucking reason. And then they blow it up with the bomb that they built for... Why'd they even build it for? Anyway.
You okay?
No, it's stupid! God damn it! So much of the shit that happens in that movie just happens. For no reason. They're just like, oh yeah, by the way, this thing is happening. Oh my god. How did Mateus not just fucking explode? How did he not just fucking explode from decompression? He strapped himself to a fucking balloon and launched himself up from the bottom of the ocean. I haven't had, the real place to vent my frustrations about that movie.
Now, you've been venting about that movie a lot ever since we watched it. You've, I think you've done 8 separate rants on the movie, and several of those were on the channel.
I liked the first Meg. I hated the second one.
Oh no, but the second one is so fun to watch together.
It's fun to watch together. I tried watching that movie by myself, and I got angry and threw my phone. Just
you in the office where you're just watching, and you're got the couch over your head.
What on earth is that eccentric contraption, Counsel?
Oh, it's my cat Flap-A-Mat, my lord. It makes a way for cats to get in and out of a room.
Watch! And she makes 6 cat flaps on the wall behind her. And he's just like, I don't know, we have to replace that whole wall.
Bitch, why?
Bitch, why?
It can cut any door. It can cut any door you think of and make it a new little door in the middle of it.
Okay.
That's right,
Why?
That's right, my lord. It's a device for creating so-called cat flaps.
Unfortunately, it also makes cat flaps in people. We found that out the hard way. One of your bailiffs is dead.
I didn't get to say my line.
I'm sure we can all work that out for ourselves.
I'm just making sure.
You idiot. But that cat lover's contrivance has no possible relevance to this case.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, watch this! You make a cat flap on the fucking table.
On him. And then I just I'm sorry.
Open it up and reveal his heart, and it's that's a liar's heart right there.
It's the heart of a liar.
It's please shut that cat flap. It's the only thing keeping my guts inside.
Oh, really?
Of course it doesn't. To start with, there was no cat flap on the pawnbroker's door. Big if true. Not being a keeper of cats myself, I'm afraid I fail to see what this has to do with the matter at hand.
I'm just showing it off. I think it's really cool.
I'm more of a hamster person.
Perhaps it would help if I described its function another way, then.
Let's say you just hated doors.
This contraption is able to create a peephole in any door you can imagine in practically no time at all.
Imagine the women you can spy on. I beg your pardon?
I like to see her just outside of a brick house, and she's just using it on the brick.
It takes 20 minutes.
And it's it's gonna work, I swear.
A peephole, you say?
Just give me a second, it'll work.
Just hold on! Hold on! Screeching.
2 nights ago.
2 nights? That's That's 12 years ago.
You're right, Your Honor. We arrived at the scene only minutes after the murder of Mr. Windibank had taken place.
That's right. According to the paperwork at the yard, it was you, your Japanese assistant in Shelms.
You know, you can learn her name.
No. I don't know your name, sunshine. And you're not gonna fucking make me.
Yes.
Crikey.
And the three of us are together. And it recently came to my attention that my assistant made use of the device at this time.
I have herpetogonosyphilades.
Everyone in this room is in danger.
Your assistant did what?
There was a peephole in the storeroom door. I can attest to that.
And Windibanks is dead. I can also attest to that.
And Windibanks is looking through another peephole made in the floor. I can also attest to that.
You lift his head up and it's just the ground. Looking at the earth to which he will return.
Fuck, shut up. Because I looked through the peephole myself in order to see see inside the locked storeroom.
This is ludicrous. What are you trying to say?
I have proof that the thing wasn't there when you said it was.
No, see, Ludacris is a rapper. Of course there was a peephole in the door. I said as much in my testimony. How else could I have witnessed the crime, for pity's sake?
Because you did the crime, you idiot.
And you're gonna do the time.
You're rich enough to do the time. Yes. How could you?
What? Counsel, kindly say what you mean. I don't like roundabout nonsense in this.
It's time.
Courtroom.
Time to strike the final blow.
I don't like roundabout, I only like turnabout.
Everyone in Ace Attorney likes turnabout. What I mean is, my lord, my assistant made the peephole in the storeroom door, and until such a time as she did, the door had no hole in it to look through. Or toss a gun out. Remember, he did say that too.
Or do a great many deal of things. No!
And then he just starts bleeding way worse.
Yeah, he keeps pulling his stitches.
Well, I mean, his stitches have already popped at this point.
You can pull them worse.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, like, you can just, like, pop a few, and then if you keep moving, you'll just keep popping more. Jesus.
We're not gonna worry about that.
They're just kids at the pool.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a farce. Are you really suggesting that the peephole in the door was?
Yeah, look at this. And I, like, show off the little doorknob. It's like, this is Iris's symbol. Because it was.
That is the thing, I swear.
I swear, I showed it off in the last episode. Go watch it.
Guys, please believe me.
I swear to God.
I have evidence. It just goes to a different school. It goes to a different courtroom.
Shut up. Yes, it was created. It was created only after the incident had taken place by my judicial assistant using this device.
Your assistant tampered with the crime scene whilst being fully aware of the gravity of her actions.
It's not like she tampered with the crime scene after the police arrived. She was trying to find out if everyone was okay.
She still tampered with the crime scene though.
I mean, I guess so, but I guess it's the matter she didn't tell anyone beforehand.
Yeah. And you can't punish her because she's in Japan.
Yeah, I try to catch her, and then it cuts to them on a boat, and it's like they're actually gonna go catch her.
The judge is just rowing aggressively. It's just a little dinky rowboat.
But he's the judge, and thus has the power of God on his side.
Lord, give me strength.
And then it just motorboats after the big steamship.
It is the most serious act of vandalism.
Shush, you can't catch her. For which I humbly apologize, my lord. It was in the few minutes that I had left the scene in order to pursue the Skulkin brothers and alert the police. Nevertheless, in the light of this new information, it's become apparent that Mr. Graydon's testimony is riddled with holes.
I like how this is the thing we're calling out, and not the Looney Tunes-esque series of events.
Well, apparently it works.
Riddled with. Explain yourself, counsel.
The majority of Mr. Graydon's testimony that appears to incriminate the defendant is based upon what he witnessed through the peephole in the storeroom door.
Yes, that filthy girl shooting that man in the back.
However, if at the time of the incident, the people did not yet exist in the door, there's no possible way that you could have seen what you claim to have seen.
Grr.
Growl. In short, your entire testimony is a pack of lies.
You're a pack of lies.
Lies of pee.
Really finish that game. I have to beat Simon Manus, the god of chewed bubblegum. Order, order, order!
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna trust you that it's hard.
He's the guy who looks like chewed bubblegum.
You can keep saying that. I'm not gonna know who you're talking about.
You were there when I fought him.
Was
He's got like his
was he the guy
whole
that's...
thing balloons open.
Oh, the guy that like splits open and then like he stands up straight and he's like, okay, time to clap some cheeks.
Yeah, well, he balloons open and then there's another guy inside of his body. I don't know how that works. But he looks like chewed bubblegum. How is that a god?
And then,
that's like the lamest god I've ever seen.
And then Master Hand and Crazy Hand comes down from the sky, and then you're just like, you know what? I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, he summons the hand of Buddha, and if you're not paying attention and you're not on the other side of the fucking battlefield, he just fucking...
Well, just get on the other side of the battlefield.
And then he's Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, because he'll just roll at you, and it doesn't matter how far away you are. He just fucking gets you.
Objection!
None whatsoever. As my learned friend must surely realize. Exactly. This is just some cheap trick designed to discredit me.
I mean, it would be if I didn't have proof.
Yeah, then that'd be crazy if I didn't have proof.
I'm afraid not, sir.
Of course it is. Do you seriously expect the people to believe that that plaything can cut through a solid wooden door?
Iris, go get it.
Get him, Iris!
Called it an it, though. Let's see. Oh yes, I designed it to be very powerful. It can cut through even the toughest of doors.
That's absurd. I don't believe it for a second.
Watch this shit! I had a feeling you'd say that.
So I brought this door in here and I cut it in half.
I saw this door in half. Iris, when she's doing the entire
slice tape ad.
Yeah.
To show you the power of my cat flap-o-matic, I saw this door in half. Wait. What?
Waterproof.
She's just really sidetracked.
She's like selling a whole other product at this point. Let's see. Waggy. Cooey?
Cooey.
Is that what she said?
That's what it's saying.
It's time for dinner.
Stop cutting holes in places.
I want people to remember this thing is going to be, like, this tiny door is going to be on in this courtroom in the second game.
Wait, seriously?
Well, I mean, like, that depends if they replace the door after this.
Oh, they might. Because it's kind of a security risk to a degree.
I want to see a person try to, like, climb through that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You could slip, like, gas inside or something. Or a bomb.
Sure. Meow.
Also, she called 2 cats.
Well?
Ah.
Who's the second cat?
Yeah, who's Cooey? She called Wag. Because wasn't the cat's name is Wagahai?
Yeah. Who's the other cat?
Yeah, who's Cooey?
There's a third person.
I saw a movie where a guy had a dog named Cooter.
No.
I wish I could remember which.
I'm sorry, sir. A second cat has hit the courthouse.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up. Young lady, this is the Old Bailey. One does not make cat flaps in the oak paneling of the Old Bailey.
That's an oak door.
Oh god, that's a nice door too.
They might not replace
It's a
it.
solid oak door. If that's a solid oak door,
It's a solid oak door, Cody.
bro, that's expensive.
They're not replacing that door. They're just gonna leave that flap there.
I'm not done yet. Don't worry. If I say nah more, that doesn't mean that the peephole in the storeroom door at Windibanks was made by your machine.
Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
And there's no way you can prove that it was. Oh, you motherfucker! Guess what?
No, but it's easy.
What?
The cat flaps my cat flap-a-mat. Fuck, that's a lot.
The cat flaps my cat flap a mat flaps.
Creates are all.
They're all made for flapping cats on the mat.
creates all of the fixed size.
And the dimensions of the cat flaps and the flap mats are all cat flaps maps.
And the dimensions of the people at Windibanks are the exact match. He's making weird noises. Old Silky's lost for words. Excellent work, Iris. Thank
Good
you.
job. What the fuck?
Calm down, huh?
And now it's my learned student friend's turn to be lost for words, I feel. You weirdo. I believe your judicial assistant has already left the country for your Eastern Island home.
Yeah.
Your inferior island home.
And as her friend, you must take the L and go to jail. Well, yes, that's true.
Then you may have some difficulty in establishing all of the facts.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have a picture.
You nerd. For the sake of argument, let us assume that the peephole has dimensions that are a perfect fit for this contraption.
Well, I mean, like, you can send an officer to go measure it real quick. It's not like someone's gonna remove the whole door.
Oh, I don't know, man. Where'd the left door go?
Where'd the Skulkin brothers go?
God. In that case, when was the peephole cut? The prosecution demands proof of your answer.
I mean, I don't know exactly when it was cut, but I could show you a picture of, like, Gina at the shop with the people not there.
Gina Lestrade with Wandai Bank.
I'm still thinking of... Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, say your thing.
What is the purpose of your line of inquiry, Lord Van Zeeks?
I'm still thinking about, like, the whole Nash thing from last episode. It's still so fucking funny.
It's very simple, my lord. The defense argues that the peephole was created after the incident using this device. But now that the perpetrator has returned to her native land, she cannot testify to the fact. There is no proof. Nerd! And for as long as the defense remains unable to prove when the peephole was made, my learned friend's claim amounts to nothing more than a baseless accusation.
I mean, just give me a second, I could prove it.
Just fucking give me a chance, brother. Give me a minute, dude. Indeed, that is so, Lord Van Zeeks. Well, counsel?
Don't give up now, Bruno. This is the time to create your own opening and force your way through. I don't know if I can do this, but I do know one thing.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Susato-san is the powerhouse of the cell. It's the greatest jujitsu assistant in the world.
You're like looking under a microscope at a cell and it's just a tiny Susato in there. Very well. The counsel for the defense will present evidence to support the claim made. Proof that the peephole in the door of Windibank's storeroom was created after the event, and not before!
Anyway,
This game is a lot. This game really just, like, they sit there and they're like, I've decided on this nonsense. It's like, do you have proof? And they're like, no! It's like, okay, well, your nonsense. Here's my idea of what happens. Like, do you have proof of your thing?
no!
Well, you have to show proof, and we don't. Fuck you.
They say that a lot in the Ace Attorney games, where it's like the burden of proof falls on the defense attorney and not the prosecutor.
Which is so fucking stupid. It's literally just, you were seen next to the victim 3 weeks ago, so clearly you did the murderer.
I mean, yeah. Anyway.
Take that!
Hopefully this is it.
What are you?
I don't know.
A mere defense attorney. A print from that detective's infernal cameras again.
No. My judicial assistant,
My phone number.
Miss Isato Mikotaba, is an extremely intelligent and capable woman. Anyway, which is why I never had any cause to doubt that she would have considered the scenario and made sure I had necessary proof.
And the necessary proof is this photographic print, counsel? Oh good, I'm not going to jail.
This print shows a scene in the shop moments after the defendant entered the premises. What's wrong with it?
Agreed. And it also shows the accused mercilessly wielding a gun in the direction of the defenseless broker.
I know you want to keep pointing at that, but, like, can you see the point that I'm making at least?
Nuh-uh.
But more to the point, it pictures the storeroom door in the background.
Wait. Let me see that print again. My god, we must stereoscope again. And the one guy in the audience is like, woo, yeah, baby!
It's just, we cut back to him and he looks like Charlie.
But blonde?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. This really is quite remarkable. The door to the storeroom is completely devoid of a peephole of any description. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Mr. Graydon?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
I'm not going to jail! And
And then
he throws like an egg at you and runs out the door.
It's like, that's where the Eggert came from. You couldn't possibly have witnessed the crime as you claimed you have done. Because at the time it happened, there was no peephole in the door.
I think you didgeridone it.
In other words, your testimony is a catalog of lies.
Cats?
Cats?
Man, must be all the blood loss.
Wow, you got up quick.
He recovered fast. Order, order, order!
Yeah, what's up?
I am satisfied that the defense has substantiated its claim beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness's testimony is entirely fallacious. Only way to get out of this is some fellatio.
Come here, big boy.
That is not the only thing we now know beyond all reasonable doubt. My learned friend's assistant's guilt can no longer be denied. The woman tampered with a crime scene. She must be burned at the stake. But more importantly... Good lord, there's more Lord Van Zeeks?
No, I'm just being dramatic.
The defense may have established a reprehensible instance of perjury. But that is no proof that this man is the victim's Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious, guy?
Oh my god. Dude!
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, that's right.
What?
You literally said before he gave his testimony, you literally said, if you lie, that's going to make you guilty. You said that to Lord Van Zeek said it twice! I was there at the scene, it's true. And I was shot in the arm, it's true. But that is all. I went to...
Why does it smile like that? I opened my eyes after I'd finished laughing and it just looked stupid.
I went to Jojo Siwa's School of Dance and Smiling.
Oh man, it's like, that's his poker face.
Oh my god, he did it! In fact, if you look at the circumstances, I am the victim.
There's a dead guy. Like, are you really gonna say that you're the victim here? There's a dead guy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say he's the victim here if he could talk.
Lord Van Zeek's
Oh,
literally...
please. No!
Oh my god!
I don't believe this.
Neither do I.
They're right as it stands now. I don't have any definitive proof that he's the culprit. Still, he can't worm his way out of it now.
No, apparently he can.
Iris?
Apparently he can just get away with it.
And then she like shoots you. It's like, shut the fuck up, Cody. You know what they say.
If you just say nuh-uh enough, you get away with it.
There's no point locking the cat's door after the cat has bolted. Yeah, Cody, that makes sense right now. Isn't that right, Runa? As Hurley always says, she just keeps like making quotes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
One lie begets another.
he has ha ho ha hoo he ha ho ha ho ho
Ha hoo ha he ha ho.
shark bait hoo ha.
No, wait. That might have been the line I wrote for him in one of my stories.
No, he said that.
Yeah, but you know she writes the books, and everyone knows the books she writes, so there's a good chance he didn't actually say that, and it was her.
No, I mean, like, didn't he say that at one point?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
You know what? You know something? I don't care anymore.
Well, no matter who said it first, you're right. Mr. Graydon, not only
Please.
for the love of God, for everything holy, just say you did it.
Like, literally right before this, Van Zee... Oh.
Not only did you give false testimony to the court, but the lies you told makes no sense.
Not only that, why would he lie? Why would he lie if he wasn't guilty?
Makes no sense. What do you mean by such a remark?
Why would he lie if he wasn't guilty?
Cody's just in the courtroom. He's just like
rocking back and forth, screaming.
You're in the fetal position in the back of the courtroom. What you said in your testimony.
Blah, 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 I did it, blah, blah, blah. What did you mean by that?
Reveals that you know something you shouldn't have known. In other words, there's a fundamental inconsistency in your statement.
What?
Objection!
Stop! Just let me put an innocent man in jail, Jesus. Is that so much to ask?
The fog's rolling in, and that's when I get my best hunting done.
Just let me send an innocent girl to jail. This is provocative talk, counsel. Them's is fighting words.
He takes off his glove and slaps me.
Won't you enlighten the court? Explain this alleged inconsistency. I mean, it'd be one thing if, I don't know, maybe the prosecution said that he'd be guilty if we proved that he lied, but that didn't happen, shut up.
Iris was right. One lie begets another. I'm so glad you just keep burping. The inconsistency is
My
revealed.
heart rate is so high right now.
The inconsistency is revealed by the lies in the witness's statement. They show that Mr. Graydon had knowledge of something he shouldn't have known anything about, namely, the people.
No, the bloodstains. The bloodstains.
Why?
He wouldn't have seen the bloodstains.
I mean, if he, knew about the blood being on Mr. McGilda's coat.
But he didn't know Iris was wearing the coat.
Iris isn't wearing the coat.
Alright.
Gina's wearing the coat.
You know what I meant. Shut up.
Stop! Stop it. Why? The point is not that you lied in your testimony, Mr. Graydon.
Is that you lied to me?
And that hurts my feelings.
This isn't healing. We're not healing.
God, I forgot about that. You're...
I need to show you that video. That girl is I don't even think she's drunk. I think she's on crack.
She could be both.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the lie you concocted that is so revealing.
Put your penis away. You're not making any sense.
And you're not making any sense.
None of this makes any sense.
Let me ask you a simple question. You live?
You live, bro? Bro.
How is it, Mr. Graydon?
You hitting soldier status?
That you knew of the existence of the peephole in the storeroom door.
What? Well, obviously I... Oh, shit!
Oh, no!
I messed it. He does the gap face.
Just imagining different characters doing that face is hilarious.
As the cut got your tongue witness... Okay, even the judge is on our side!
The peephole in the door was made after the incident occurred. And once I returned to the shop, having failed to catch the two burglars, Scotland Yard's investigators arrived immediately.
Were you one of them?
Were you one of them? Since that time, the police have been at Windibanks constantly, carrying out their investigation. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson? No, actually, we had a day where we took a break.
We had an ice cream break.
An ice cream party for team building.
We all managed to read 100 books over the summer, so we had an ice cream party. Well, yes, of course,
I can't admit that we weren't, otherwise we'd get fired.
We weren't supposed to have an ice cream party.
We didn't actually read 100 books.
I got 3 pages into The Catcher in the Rye and I was fucking done. Oh, I didn't get to read that.
Oh, I'm
So I
sorry.
gave the order to have officers working around the clock and shifts so we get through it all.
I could have pulled up the history.
No.
Okay. And, fuck!
Consequently,
Consequently, there's no way that you, Mr. Graydon, could have gained access to the shop. Unless, you know, you want to admit to, wearing an officer's outfit and having, like, that's a crime.
yeah. Is impersonation a crime at this point, how do you think?
I can look it up real quick if you want to take over. Okay. Therefore, you should have known nothing about the peephole in the storeroom door. So the fact that it exists forms a basis for your so the fact that it exists forms the basis of your testimony is completely inexplicable.
The fact that it's existence.
I don't care. I'm tired, and this game just keeps going. This case just keeps going. How long have we been doing this case?
He did it, bro.
I know he did it. I've seen
And
this.
yet, the fact remains that Mr. Gaydon
Mr.
Graydon did maintain
Did maintain what?
that he witnessed the crime take place through the peephole in the door. Yes, that proves he did it.
Okay.
How on earth is this possible?
I don't know.
Could I have a word, please, Lord Van Zates?
No.
Speak, Inspector. It's just that I really ought to be getting back to the station there to put in my report.
Oh, why are you running?
There's really nothing more than I could add to this testimony, so if it's all the same to you, permission denied. There will be no potty breaks. It's not all the same to me, Inspector. Not at all.
I think he knows.
I want to send an innocent girl to prison, and you're my best bet on that. You will remain exactly where you are until this trial concludes. No.
And then he runs.
Of course, sir.
That was. I think that was still what's his face's voice. Mr.
Their
Graydon.
voices sound very similar.
Okay.
No.
You shouldn't have known about the existence of the. Okay, I'm gonna take that from you if you keep doing it.
I won't let you. You'll have to kill me for it.
I guess I'm killing you for it.
There's just a gunshot.
It's like, okay, so I'm the sole host now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my sole playthrough channel, which is honestly what happens half of the time.
There was never a co-host. What are you talking about?
I'm just really good at ventriloquism.
You
Oh,
should.
look at me, I'm Cody.
You shouldn't have known about the existence of that peephole. Which can only mean that you must have been informed about it by somebody else.
Damn, that's crazy. It's
Damn,
almost like they've been whispering to each other this whole fucking trial. Stop there, my learned friend. You realize, I trust, that the words you just uttered have extremely serious implications.
Yes, I know, but it's also what happened.
Yes, but it's more convenient to send an innocent girl to jail.
Yes.
Because I hate girls.
But the defense believes that the details about the case that Mr. Graydon claims to have seen
We can put away the cooties forever.
must have been revealed to him by a certain person before his testimony.
Maybe the person he's been whispering to this entire time?
And in fact, considering a particular clue we have, there's really only one person it could be. Stop!
No. Who is the person in question, Counsel? Who gave this witness details of the crime scene to facilitate his false testimony?
Who else is here?
Ringo and Nash. Oh, Ringo's the older brother. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, it's a Mario and Luigi situation, remember?
Yeah, professional body.
Shut up! Nash!
Nash!
Oh god, that's... And then they both got whipped like fucking wet towels. Yes, you good over there?
Mario!
Shut up!
Luigi!
Okay, I'm so glad this is just a segment of the episode where we went crazy. Anyway, it's Tobias Gregson.
Who could it be? It's Gregson.
The truth is, it could only have been you, Inspector Gregson.
Me?
Objection!
No.
No.
You had better have some proof to substantiate such a rash claim, my learned friend.
Oh, do I have to present something, or are we gonna talk about the shit that was happening earlier?
My evidence is common sense.
Consider the facts. that we have only been aware of Mr. Ashley Graydon's identity for the last few hours. We learned it only during the course of the trial today.
Indeed. Preparations for his testimony were made with great urgency during our hour-long recess. While the police executed the subpoena and brought the man here from the communications station.
The subpoena.
Shut up. The persona.
The persona. They got him through Mementos, or whatever it's called.
It's a different thing in each game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Mementos.
Piece of toast.
Shut up. At least I think it's a different thing in each game.
I don't know. I haven't played the other games. I really should. Except 1 and 2. No one cares about 1 and 2.
I think 3's on sale right now.
Oh, really? Until that time, Mr. Gray had no idea. No inkling that he would suddenly be required to appear in court.
I don't want to go to jail.
Are you suggesting that until such a time that he was summoned?
Yes, my lord. Until then, it's reasonable to assume he knew nothing of the people. It was only once Mr. Graydon was in the stand he realized his position. That he would have to defend himself against the accusation of being the third intruder.
You're suggesting to the court that it was while this trial was in progress that he received the information? So that he could commit... so that he could commit perjury in order to save his skin. That delicious, delicious skin of his.
Perjury. Exactly. And the only person with the knowledge of the investigation that had any he had any contact with is you, Inspector Gregson.
This is a blooming outrage. Why would I be giving away details of our investigation to this fella, eh?
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
I was summoned to his lordship's chambers during the recess in any case. Had you forgotten that?
Quite true. I had a number of questions regarding the events that transpired at the pawnbrokery.
Which means... the first time these two laid eyes on one another was after proceedings resumed during following the recess.
They were literally whispering to each other.
Yes, but everyone forgot that. We gotta remind them.
Since then, they've been in full view of the stand, where such illicit discussions couldn't possibly have occurred.
Bro.
Oh, I just remembered something, Bruno. What is it, Iris?
Oh, yeah, Iris?
There was one time before, wasn't there? I think it was when Jenny was testifying. Oh yes, now that you mention it. When the bailiff was dispatched to retrieve McGilda's music box from the scene of the crime. That's it! It was during that testimony.
They're like turning eyes like,
Alright, listen. You're going to jail.
I'll take care of your wife.
I need you to just lie in every fucking capacity.
am I really that disgusting? Jesus.
Okay, calm down.
Well, sorry, it's just I touched your shoulder and then you scrubbed it as hard as you could with your shoulder strap.
You felt sticky. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just hurt on a deeply personal level and I don't think I'll ever mentally recover or emotionally. Anyway, let's get back onto the absolute nonsense that's occurring here, where they're literally whispering to each other. Is he wearing a toupee?
Wow, that shut you up. Why was that more important than what you were saying?
I don't know, man. It's my weird... It's not even a one-tracked mind. I have like 12 train tracks all crashing into each other.
I remember finding it strange at the time. Mr. Graydon and the inspector seem to have been having some kind of secret discussion.
Degassi.
It would have been possible for you to give Mr. Graydon the information he needed then.
You little toe rag! You're making all this... I'm a respectable Scotland Yard inspector, for crying out loud. Why would I do something like that? Why would I be giving away confidential details to the likes of this bloke?
No. Admittedly, you wouldn't have any reason to do something like that for no gain. But perhaps...
Maybe you're in on it?
it was... Shut up! No, come back.
Are you also doing illegal trades of public information and trying to sell out the government to those filthy other people?
Whoever they are.
We know it's not the Americans. They don't respect Britain. They're a bunch of farmers with pitchforks that kicked you out of our awesome nation, so get wrecked.
It was part of a deal of some kind. Then it starts to make more sense.
Sorry, the patriotism was rising.
What deal, Council?
I wonder if perhaps in exchange for details about the people of the crime scene, Mr. Graydon agreed to give a certain something to the inspector.
The second music box disc? Sorry, I was yawning.
Yeah.
I am sure I need not remind the inspector that, if found to be true, striking a deal of any kind with a witness
Yeah.
is a dick move. Would be considered a gross case of malfeasance.
What?
Doing bad.
I'm pretty sure it's more than just that.
It is, but I'm too tired to give the full definition right now.
Well,
Objection!
it's becoming clear as milk, that jumping in with accusations of this Nipponese student's
Is this...
Jumping in with accusations is this Nipponese student's specialty. Shut up, I knew what I was saying. I've had 7 bottles of wine. Do you think I'm okay?
I don't do that.
But with the stakes so high, the prosecution is not prepared to listen to baseless charges. It is incumbent on the defense now to present evidence in support of this diabolical claim.
I assure you, Van Zeeks, it's quite based.
Shut up!
Evidence?
Just what are you proposing that the inspector demanded from the witness in return? The court must see proof of this alleged deal.
I hope it falls out of his sleeve while he's like angrily waving his arm around.
It happens when he does that thing with his fish and chips.
It hits Naruhodo, hits Ryunosuke directly in the eye.
If Inspector Gregson really did strike a deal with Mr. Graydon, then logically, there's only one thing he could have asked for. That must be it.
Nudie pics of himself.
Yeah, he's gay
Gregson,
boy.
you old dog.
Runo, do you think it could be? Yes.
Yeah.
It's the missing link that joins all the dots together in this puzzle.
The missing link between man and beast.
Thumbs!
I must press you for an answer now, counsel. What evidence explains the nature of the alleged deal that Inspector Gregson made
Oh
with the witness?
god,
I think they present the first disc.
the first disc?
Or would it... I think so. That makes the most sense to me. Because we can't present the fact that a second disc fits inside.
It has to either...
It has to be
Hold
that.
on! Hold on!
Coward.
No, I'm not a coward, I only have 5 lives.
You will not kneel and dip your heads in ash.
I didn't mean to come in here.
I did.
Oh, the music stopped, though. Inspector Gregson.
Oh, it did. That must have been the train in the distance.
The train is playing like a bop.
Well, I thought I heard like a low note, so I was like, oh, maybe the music's just hitting a dip.
Besides this murder, it is not true that you...
Is it not?
Is it not true that you've been working on another very important case?
What are you getting at now, sunshine?
Is it possible?
He is mulching that fish and chips in his jaws.
Yeah, he got a lot of it, Cody. He got an unlimited bucket and he needs to finish it.
Bro is gonna need dentures at 40. Are you checking how old he is? Oh, fuck.
He's like, I could have sworn he was already 40.
Any day now.
Did you think he looked better than 40?
I don't know, man. That was just the first number that came to my head.
It looks like someone drew a face on a thumb and put a toupee on it.
He's one of the thumbs from Spy Kids.
Yeah, he got away and found a life.
Oh, God. Spy Kids is amazing.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Flip is a madman, help us, save us. Is it possible that this other top secret case is what's alluded to in this newspaper article here? The classified secrets being leaked overseas from the Ministry of Justice?
Add a blade nor, could you?
We discovered during the course of this trial that the music box, deposited at Windibanks by Magnus McGillidan, a special music box designed to play 2 discs at once. It would be very likely now that encoded on the pair of discs that were in McGilded's
That's his
possession
wife. McGilded and McGilded.
are the lead's classified secrets.
No.
So I put it to you, Inspector, that in order to recover the second... You good over there? Did you hurt yourself?
No.
Are you gonna stop?
No. In fact, just for that, I'll hurt myself even harder.
So you admit you hurt yourself?
No.
Cody, I'm gonna take that from you if you keep playing with it.
No!
To take the last thing from you, I'll take it again. So I put it to you, Inspector, that in order to recover the second of the disc containing those secrets, you covertly made a deal with Mr. Graydon in which you exchanged the disc for details on the case.
Not very covertly. You little... Ah!
Did he say not very covertly?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Fug. On the day of the incident, when we met you at Windibanks, you said this.
When you met we... I'll be taking that whatever it is of McGillis down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over.
No! No, don't do it!
Why would she want it?
Because,
She just thought it
she
would be
knows
valuable.
she knows that it's valuable, so she was hoping to sell it.
Ah, okay.
Oh, sorry, miss. But anything belonging to McGilded has to be taken in as evidence now.
Because it's like, I think she knows that McGilded killed someone for it, so it had to have been valuable.
Alright. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Scotland Yard already knew at that time, isn't that right? That Magnus McGilded was involved in the stealing of government secrets? Secrets?
My orders were, recover the medium used to convey the secrets leaked from the ministry. You do it on the QT, strictly hush-hush. And that explains why, when I presented this disc as evidence to the court, you objected so heavily, I presume. Because you knew that it contained highly confidential information. Blimey, not likely. I mean, I wasn't sure of it myself.
Voice is getting weird.
I know, I don't know what that was about. I realized there was a possibility, asshole. Inspector, surely you're not saying that in order to acquire the second of these music box discs, you did indeed reveal confidential details of the crime scene to the witness. You're going on the naughty list to aid and abet this man in giving false testimony.
There's no other way that Mr. Graydon could have known the existence of the peephole. It's the only explanation. A deal was struck between these two men.
No.
They both sing in unison.
If, and I stress if, this sobering assertion turns out to be founded in truth,
What will you do?
it would mean that the second disc is, as we speak, here in this very courtroom.
Wait, what? In this room? How could you possibly make a claim like that?
Because Inspector Gregson is a Scotland Yard detective.
That doesn't mean much to me. What?
We only have samurais in my home country.
I've only been here for 2 months.
What's that supposed to mean, eh? As a seasoned policeman, the inspector would have approached this alleged deal with caution. Certainly, he would not have accepted a gentleman's agreement in this matter. No. He would have insisted upon having the article agreed upon in the palm of his hand. A lot of paw noises in that.
Puh.
Good gracious. Then you mean to say Inspector Gregson already has the item in question in his possession?
He looks like a dead man.
Animated solely by these fish and chips. I'm possessed by the ghost of the fish that was used to make them. He has the second disc actually on his person.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me inspect him. Rotate him.
Spin this man around, and then we like go into our inspection mode, and we start flipping him around. The defense demands that that the inspector is searched at once.
Including a full cavity search.
Definitely. Wait. This could only have been.
Hey.
They could have only struck a deal with each other when Ginny was testifying before, and Grexy hasn't moved from the witness stand since. My lord, please! Please!
I'm begging you. I'll do anything. I'll
Order.
do butt stuff.
Well, okay, don't go that far. Back up a few steps. Jesus Christ. You're very eager to sell your body. Is everything okay at home? Is your
I'll
dad
have a
hitting
home! Order an examination of his personal effects immediately!
you? Well, Inspector.
He eats it.
He just swallows it right now. It's very sharp. That would hurt.
I'd tear up his insides.
This young lad wants to tone down his imagination. He's insulted me in my profession quite enough.
Bro, you did it.
However,
Now you started saying he did it.
if he'll put this matter to bed and dispel any doubts about my involvement, then I'll happily submit to a body search.
What if he handed it
What?
off to Nash?
He's going to agree to it?
I presume you're aware of the precipice on which you now teeter, my learned student friend.
Yeah,
You've made a most serious allegation against Scotland Yard here.
I did.
Alligator. If following the search of the inspector's personal effects, no disc is found,
I will execute your client on the spot.
you will be deemed unfit for court service, and this trial will end.
Oh, and I'm guessing this is the one time we were holding up to it, opposed to the 7 times where you told people that if they lie on the stand, they're actually going to be held accountable. Fuck you.
And my country's government will formally demand of yours that you are severely reprimanded.
That sounds serious.
You're such a prick.
I am a prick.
Thank you.
Indeed. To have a visiting student make such a defamatory remarks about our country's most senior police force
Most senior.
is something Her Majesty's government will be able to is not something Her Majesty's government will be able to overlook.
She'll look over it, I swear.
She's old.
You're just threatening Runa because you're scared.
Shut up! No, I'm not.
The accusation is beyond serious. You must prepare for grave consequences.
Ugh. I'm sorry. Why would you hug me? It's true.
To Van Zeeks. Why would you give me a hug, Van Zeeks?
I don't want to touch
Who
you.
are you? Can't imagine Gregson would have accepted a gentleman's agreement for something so crucial. The disc must have physically changed hands, which means the inspector should have it.
It's like taped to the back of his hat.
But it's in his fish and chips.
God.
But somehow something doesn't feel quite right here.
I hope to God it's in the hat that got thrown at us.
It was in the hat the whole time.
Very well, Counsel. You know the implications, so let me ask you one final time.
Yeah. Yes, my lord.
Do you still persist in formally requesting a search of the inspector's personal effects?
Search
Search someone else. Search Nash. I bet he slipped it onto Nash.
Yes, the defense formally demands the search be conducted.
Well, okay.
Don't say you weren't warned, but your typical Nipponese stubbornness may well land you in hot water this time. Perhaps the lesson will do you some good.
I chose the right thing, right?
Hope so.
Fair enough, I've got nothing to hide.
Very well then. Bailiff, conduct a search of the inspector's personal...
The defense demands a search, but not of Inspector Gregson.
Search me. I crave physical touch.
And-
What?
And then, like, as the guys are coming over to search me, I'm just like, come on.
Feels good. Like, sir, I don't want to touch him.
What?
Now what's all this? I'm the one you're accusing, aren't I? I thought you wanted to search me.
Yeah, just because I said that doesn't mean I want to touch you.
No.
No, Inspector, not you. Somebody else.
Someone svelter. Someone with delicious, creamy, smooth skin.
Someone who got dervished around by the victim.
What's the meaning of all this, eh? Lost it at last, have you, sunshine? The court shouldn't have put up with this nonsense. You're being completely irrational.
You're being irrational.
Hope to God it's on Nash.
I
Because they
wish-
said that him
I wish you could
thrashing...
see it taped to his back, like really poorly.
Because they said that was out of character for Gregson.
Quiet. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
No more talking.
Oh, Iris said it. Runo's doing what you all told him to do, and having the courage of his convictions.
I don't care.
You shut up. So you should respect that and listen to what he has to say in good faith, because that's the British way.
Pretty sure the British way is to take other people's shit and then not use it. I swear to God, it's like EA. They just want to have an IP and not let anyone else do anything with it and just sit on it. What about the British Museum, huh?
Yeah, I remember when they got asked for when people were asking them for all of their shit back from the museum, and they were just like, but we wouldn't have anything.
We stole it fair and square.
Please.
You limey bastards.
Well said, young lady.
Thank you.
Indeed, this court is in awe of the defense counsel's conviction, and eagerly awaits his next words.
Lasagna.
Lasagnar.
Says it wrong.
You what? Don't be hasty, my lord.
If I'm not mistaken about things I've seen in the court today, I'm fairly sure that I know who has that disc at the moment. There's only one person it could be. What the
Counsel,
fuck?
of whom do you request this search now?
Sholmes!
The dead guy.
It's this bitch.
Take that.
Of course, my lord. Mr. Nash Skulkin.
Well, I never.
Me? Him?
Very well then. Bailiff, diddle his holes.
I wanted to say that, damn it.
Hold him down for the diddling.
What?
Restrain the witness and conduct a thorough search of his personal effects.
And if he screams, you're just getting closer.
Leave no cavity unsearched.
Please, my lord.
Anybody but him.
Please. Bro.
Inspector?
Scotland Yard asked to object with this search.
I object to your objection of the search.
Unfortunately for you, Inspector, your objections carry no weight here.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Eh,
I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
In this courtroom, only the prosecution and the defense have the authority to object.
Didn't you let Graydon object to something earlier?
That's different. I'm biased. But below Van Zykes, I have no idea what forces are at play that might influence your actions. But personally, I have no intention of obstructing the course of this trial.
Nah, it's simple. Corporate just told him to do it.
Ooh, been there, buddy.
Bailiff, carry out the search. Leave no crevasse untouched.
And then,
Now, hold on a minute. I don't know nothing. Nothing about no disc. Cut it out! My virginity! Ah.
finds out he has no dick. He's a woman this whole time.
Hey, my lord, in the witness's pocket, I found this.
Bro, really?
Bro, really?
Good lord, that's...
Another music box disc.
I don't know nothing about it. Nothing. Uh-oh. So,
So,
you got
yeah.
anything you want to say?
tell me I won't share, I swear. That's, fuck. That is the second music box disc left behind by Magnus McGilded. I want to say Mr. McGilded.
We got a gorilla for sale, McGilla, gorilla for sale, for
Shut the
sale.
fuck! Shut the fuck up!
McGillis McGilded for sale, for sale.
I'm gonna choke you. Is it not Inspector Gregson?
It's not, actually. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You ugly. He just does the fucking Scotsman 20-minute roast from Samurai Jack. Have you never seen that?
No, I haven't.
The Scotsman in Samurai Jack, in like the first episode with the Scotsman, that bro takes 20 seconds to straight up roast Jack.
You said 20 minutes.
I did. But like it's 20 seconds of him just straight up roasting that man. It's beautiful.
Order, order, order! Mr. Skulkin, what have you to say for yourself?
Come back.
Gordon Bennett. Just Gordon Flaming Bennett. I swear, I didn't know nothing about that disc. Honest to God.
Look at his...
You didn't share?
Counsel, would you please explain what is going on here?
No.
The alleged deal that was struck between this witness and this detective, no?
Without question, my lord.
Then, for pity's sake! What the fuck? Why on earth was this man in possession of the disc that the inspector traded for information?
Inspector Gregson is what?
A shrewd, calculating man.
Yeah.
Who rarely loses his composure.
Yeah.
But at
Wait,
one
wait,
particular
wait.
point in this trial,
Shut
he
up!
exhibited some unusual behavior for
Shush.
a brief moment.
This is me. I'm supposed to lead.
I don't recall. What unusual behavior.
It's like him slamming Nash's head into the desk.
It's just like a whole boxing match going on. He like bounces off of the sides and then like clotheslines Nash.
Doing like the Kratos' combo that he pulled on Baldur in God of War 2018. It's just ba 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 ba. It's like a whole anime fight.
It was, yes, during the cross-examination of Mr. Graydon. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. No! Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, really?
Wah, 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 wah. The inspector appeared to have grabbed Nash Skulkin, by the coat and was shaking him violently. Not that violently.
Giving him a good thrashing.
Whipping him like the wet towel he is.
Yeah, I didn't know. Thought me noggin was gonna fall clean off, I did. I was wishing I'd been born as me brother, I was.
What?
Luigi.
Luigi. Yes, what exactly happened to make the detective attack you like that? I sneezed.
I called his mom gay. I ain't got a clue. He just suddenly turned and grabbed me whistle like that. Grabbed me whistle like that and started shaking me. Why the blazes didn't you mention the third gun when we got you down the station? That's what he said. Yelled it right down my ear hole, he did.
He didn't-
Me head's still throbbing now.
He didn't yell it since none of us heard it during trial.
He's just like whispering it very loudly.
Whisper yelling.
Shit.
The way the detective behaves then was extremely out of character. But looking back now, it must have been then that he did it. That was the opportunity Inspector Gregson created for himself in order to hide the disc.
Well, bless my wig. He hid it.
You.
Yeah?
But I'm afraid I failed to comprehend the motive here. If the detective had acquired the disc he was after, why on earth would he then proceed to hide it in another man's pocket? This is a court of law. He could have submitted the item as evidence.
He didn't want to do that.
It would appear, my lord, the inspector was not at liberty to do that.
Why ever not?
As the man himself revealed earlier, his current assignment has some special conditions. Covered a medium used to convey his secret leak from the ministry. And do it on the QT, strictly hush-hush.
Those were his exact words. Hush, hush. A top secret assignment, is it?
As far as we're aware,
The information stolen comes from confidential government communications. It would seem that if the information were to be revealed in court as evidence, it would be problematic. Does that sum up the situation, Inspector? Now, I'm operating under direct orders from the Ministry. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to answer that question.
Why not?
Bro, just do it.
Just do it. Get fired.
So, realizing there was a chance that you may be searched here in court,
Well, what's wrong?
you took steps to hide the disc you had acquired from the witness. Does that mean?
He only pretended to attack Mr. Skulkin in order to get close enough to him? To slip the disc into his pocket.
So it was all a pretense.
I'm going to jail!
I'm so fired. Well now, Inspector Gregson, and you, Mr. Graydon, are you prepared to admit the accusation made against you of this alleged deal? No!
I don't know who this man is!
Where am I? Admit to it, yours truly. Please. I can drag this nonsense on for fucking weeks.
Mr. Graydon.
Clearly our Eastern visitor has an uncommonly active imagination.
Eat
However-
my cake.
There's no proof that I passed the disc to the inspector.
Objection.
Dude.
But then, how do you explain the reason why you knew about the peephole?
I'm psychic. I'm under no obligation to explain.
Okay, with that freak out, we're probably gonna leave Cody to suffer. Yeah, he's not okay. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you, this was fun. Cody is currently melting down. I hope you liked this episode. We thought it was pretty fun, except for Cody. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
You don't just get to say I don't have to tell you in court.